Hello everybody, I hope you're doing well. As promised, I'm going to go through a supply list for making this book. So I'm going to show you exactly what I used in this book, and I'll be going through page by page of how I made the book so you can actually replicate it if you would like. Now if there's anything in here that you want to change, just know that you can change anything. It can be made in so many different ways. I'll be giving you the dimensions of everything so that if you wanted a different picture in that place, you can do that. Just know that it's your book and you can do it however you want. But this is how I made it, and this is what I have in it. So the things I want to go over in the beginning are the things that we're going to be using most immediately. At the end of the video, I'll be putting up a list. I have a list, a Word document that you can look at, and you can write down everything in it and look for what you need. If you want, also, I'll have that up on a file on my Facebook group. You can go ahead and go over to my Facebook group, and you can get that for free, so you can download it. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to be doing, we're going to be putting together the signature with the cover. We're not going to be actually making the cover, but we're going to be making the bones of the signature so that we can sew it together so we have the basis to work with. So what you're going to be needing in the most immediate sense, the first thing that we're going to be using is this green paper. This is a paper, it's a very lightweight paper. It's a painter's paper. I actually got it at like Home Depot. So you can get it at Home Depot. I think you can get it at Walmart. You can get it where paint is sold, I think, basically. It's very inexpensive. It's going to last me forever. It would last you forever. And that's what we're going to be doing first. We're going to be making this page right here, which is something like this. Okay? That's the very first page in the book of our signature. So we'll be making that. So that's something that you'll need to get a hold of. This right here will be the next thing you need. We'll be putting together this baggie page. This is actually a bag from like a bottle of wine. So if you can go to your grocery store, get a friendly bottle of wine, enjoy it while you go through the videos. If you don't drink, don't worry. Ask them if you can just have a bag. Maybe they'll give you one. So there's that. And let me tell you the measurements in case you want to just see if you can substitute something else also. The bag itself is 4.5 inches wide. And the book itself is just about 8.25 inches wide. So, and a little bit extra for the lip. So like if you can find a bag that's like 9.5 inches or 10 inches, something like that, that would also work. I'll also show you how you can make it just using paper. So a bag. We'll also be using a piece of coffee dyed paper. So this is the next page right here. This is coffee dyed paper. I will be doing just a quick tutorial on that just in case some of you have never done that before so that you can see. This is a piece of vellum. You'll want some vellum. I got mine at Staples. You want to make sure you get a vellum that you can actually print on. Like that. I love the vellum look. And I will tell you though, in case you don't want to do it, so the vellum comes in like 50 per thing, but it is like $15 or something in order to get the package of the vellum. And if it's something that you don't really want, initially I was going to use just tissue, you know, like packaging tissue, gift tissue. This is a blue tissue I got at the dollar store. And you can see how you can also see through that. So you can get a nice effect by using this as well. The main thing with this is that it's not as sturdy as the vellum. So, but it's fabulous. I mean, this is what I was going to use in the very beginning. So that's that. The other thing that you will need to get going on, this is the printable that I put together. I pulled together every single image, every single thing that I used in this book, and I have it available for you. So I opened up a little Etsy shop, and so this is there. It's for $5. There's 9 pages, and I'll just kind of quickly go through it. This is the one in particular that I'll be using right away. It's page 3. It's the fish in the center of the book. So what I do, I'll show you how to put the pages, the pictures together to create this middle page of the book. And then also the fishing twine right here. Let me show you that real quick before I forget. It's 50 pound, it's fishing twine. You don't have to use the fishing line, twine, whatever you want. You don't have to use that. You can use like an upholstery thread if you want. I just thought it was a fabulous addition. since it is a fishing book, it just kind of brings the fun element in there. You can feel it and play with it. So let me go through this really quick so you can kind of see. If you went through my book, you'll have seen all the images here. All the fish are the right size, and every single exact fish is for that page. All of the pictures that I used in it, as well as the words. I put a variety of words in there in case you wanted to use different word prompts than what I used. So I will be showing you also how to print this on paper, on fabric. If you don't want to do it on fabric, you can do it on the paper, and you can put the paper on the book as well. I did also make some digital, there it is, some digital tag things here, luggage tags, or whatever you want to call them. I made those. I made those because I know not everyone has the tools to make something like this, so I made a digital version for you. You can also buy stuff like at Hobby Lobby, you know, they have the metal ones. I didn't want a metal one that would stick up and stuff so much, so anyway, but you can do it however you'd like. There's lots of options, and as we go through each page, I'll kind of mention some different options for you. So there's that page. These are the fishing lures, the vintage patterns that I use in the book. More fish, more pictures, more words. The words are just fun. I mean, it just creates that feeling of the book, and so I thought there might be different feelings and different things, so I put different words for you. Here's the water that I created for the book so that you can see through it, and so that you would be able to see those cute fish. So that's the vellum page. This is for the outside. If you saw my video, this is what I printed also on fabric so that it could be wrapped, so that you can wrap the book up in it. Here's another page with the measuring stick. Got to measure those fish. I even went in and I put the little snippets of the music. I don't know if everyone has music, so I made sure that you had that music, so that in places of the book where I just ripped tiny pieces of music and placed them in corners, I wanted to make sure that you had that as well. So everything is in these little pages. So, and then there's that one right there. So, like I said, this is on the Etsy shop. It's only $5. You can use it. If you choose to use something else, that's absolutely fine too. You can use whatever you like in order to go through the book. I will be starting the book very soon, so you do want to make sure you get your green paper or some kind of paper that you want to use in its place. So, if you have a sewing machine to do the sewing, if you don't want to do the sewing, or if you don't have a sewing machine, that's not a problem. It can be worked around. So come along with me. Let's make this book together, and just let's have a great time creating. So I look forward to doing this project with you. Have a great day. Oh, if you have any questions, please, respond below, and I'll answer them as soon as I can. Happy to answer them. And I'll also put the link to my Facebook page, so if you want to just do this download and have it printed, and then I'll put the link to the Etsy shop where you can get this if you want to have that. So that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.